All good. All right. How do you feel to be in Queensland?
No, it's good. It's certainly different. We were enjoying Manly while we were there, but on to Maroochydore, which is always nice.
They're expecting potentially up to 10 weeks. Is that what you've been told?
Yeah, it's pretty fluid at the moment. We're sort of taking it week by week because we don't really know what's going to happen. But if it does turn out to be 10 weeks, then yeah, we'll attack that and enjoy it.
I guess the weather's a big thing for you guys. Being up here, is it much different to where you've been?
Yeah, well, Sydney was a lot nicer than Melbourne is at the moment, and it's a lot better up here again. So I think the boys will enjoy the weather and being on the beach as well. It's certainly the worst places to be stuck.
Not a bad win on the weekend either?
No, it was great. Got a bit of momentum rolling now, which is always nice, and hopefully we can continue and keep pushing for more wins.
How are you feeling with having to be moved around and almost shuffled with everything? Like, a lot's happening back home, obviously.
Yeah, it's obviously a unique situation. I don't think anyone is prepared for it, and we're sort of just rolling with the punches as they come. So we seem to be handling it pretty well at the moment. So yeah, we'll just continue to do that.
And how will it work with quarantine and I guess your bubble? Will it just sort of be similar to what you've been working with down in Manly?
Yeah, so I think it's pretty much exactly the same. So we're under the AFL protocols, and that's just what we'll live by. But no, they seem to be working pretty well so far.
Do you know what your schedule will be like here? Will you be training at Maroochydore home ground?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. When we were up here in pre-season for our training camp, we trained in Maroochydore, so I assume that's where we'll be training again. But yeah, wherever we end up training.
So it's not completely unfamiliar territory for you guys?
No. I think the club's been coming up here for the last 5+ years, so the boys know the area well, know the resort well, so it's nothing too new.
The Queensland Premier, she's obviously taken a lot of AFL teams on board. She's sort of hoping that we might get the grand final. Would you be happy to see something like that in Queensland, given their hospitality?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of water to go on the bridge so far with this season, but if that's what the AFL comes up with, then yeah, I'm not sure it'll be too much of an issue, but we'll see what they run with that.
And just an update on injury-wise for your team, how are you looking?
I think it's pretty good at the moment. I'm not really aware of any injuries that came out of the game yesterday, and apart from that, I think everything's pretty good.
And you'll be in close quarters here with the Melbourne Storm. Anything planned there for any? I know you're kind of in your own separate bubbles though, but anything planned with them?
Not that I know of, but yeah, it's always nice having other people around. I think it's another AFL club up here as well, so that'll be good. It'll be something different. Maybe a bit of different interaction will be nice.
Just your next day or two, what's the plan in terms of getting back into training now?
Once again, I don't have great answers for you. I think today will be pretty relaxed, and we'll probably get into a bit of a review and get stuck into the week tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.